How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your speed gauge bass more interesting. I was doing a remake of Cotto's track Warp Speed Euphoria. It's a very good track, especially that intro with that lead, but the bass line itself I think personally could do some improvement. So today I'm going to be showing you how we can improve it. So this is what you'll start with. And this is what we're finished with. Don't get me wrong, it's a good bass line, but because there's no vocal or anything like that, it needs a little bit something extra to make it more interesting. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can take your bass lines to the next level. First thing we can add is a drum bus. If we bring up that crunch, it's going to really distort it. Let's bring that trim down so we're not hearing too much gain volume. Before. Another plugin that you could use would be something like Saturn. So this is a third-party plugin by FabFilter, and it allows you to basically boost certain frequencies. So you use this plus here and then you can boost. There's obviously lots of different presets. Another one you could use is Ableton's own amp. So when we look at the amp, there's loads of different ones. Just go for like Blues Drive maybe. Let's hear how it sounds. It's obviously a bit too much. Just bring down that dry wet. Not really doing much. Let's try a different one. Let's go for clean. That one's not doing too much. Let's go back to this Saturn. So even just distorting the high end really helps to bring it out a bit. A-B it. You can change the different tapes. So go for British rock amp. I mean, look, it sounds quite subtle, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it does actually add a little bit more sparkle. The next thing you can also do is add an EQ. I'm just going along to see what frequencies sound good boosted. A little bit much, just take the gain down. Yeah, I do actually prefer it with that. When it comes to using different effects, don't afraid to get a bit experimental with it. Like we could also try, I mean, I'm saying this is gonna work, but we could try like a pedal. Basically what I'm doing is bringing in more high end, but on this certain patch I think it makes it sound a bit more spicy. If there was a vocal, we wouldn't need this. We want it to sort of sit lower, and we wouldn't want all this high end, like, because you want the vocal to sort of take that space. But in this instance, we kind of want more on the bass. Great, so another thing we can do is edit the sound inside Serum. So if you want this bass, it is actually from the Speed Gauge Volume 2 pack. The pack has tons of sick respaces, warps, and speed gauge basses for making modern day speed gauge, like Interplanetary Criminal, Ketama, Notion, Main Phase, all the big boys. So yeah, if you want to up your production, definitely check out this pack. And I've also got a matching drums pack, which is where these drums are from that you can hear. These are from the Speed Garage Volume 3 pack. The link for both of those is in the description. Great, so yeah, what we can do is play with these macros. So I've got this distortion. So this is doing the exact same as also those external distortions, but it's inside and it's already sort of set up. So yeah, what we can do is give this a little wiggle, then it will come up on here. We can just like draw it in, something like this. Then we just draw in some automation. So maybe here. Something like this. Let's give it a listen. Maybe even try a double here. I mean, yeah, that sounds good to me. Another thing we could do, start it low, and then the best thing to do is sort of bring it up. Maybe not that much. Much lower. Maybe skip it there. Back down, and then start building up again. Maybe even a little quick one like that. The more automation used in your tracks, the more interesting they're going to be. It's also quite a lot of fun. It's these sort of micro changes that really make it interesting for the listener. Another thing you could do, especially with these sort of warps, is change the speed. You can make it slower. Or even make it way faster. On top of that, you can also add a second oscillator. Another thing you can do is add some more notes just to spice it up. So maybe a few octave changes. Just add in some notes here, maybe flip this A up. And also changing the note lengths. Look, they're all the same, that's why it's a bit boring. Great guys, so yeah, it's much more interesting now. Let's have a listen. Great guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something new that video. Definitely try it out on your own tracks, especially if you're stuck in like a boring loop. Give a few of those tips a go and see how you get on. Cheers guys, thank you very much. See you next week.